What is up, YouTube? Today we're gonna be going over how to do this mid drop skin fade. We're gonna be doing number 10 on top, which he already has, and we're just gonna be showing you a very simple method. This method I like to use, and let's get right into it. Okay, so we're gonna start laying down our first guideline with our clipper lever all the way open, no guard, also known as a half. As you can see here, I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my second guideline about an inch under my half guideline. I'm gonna do this by closing the lever all the way. When putting in your first guideline, make sure it's even on both sides and make sure you take your time with it. All of your other guides are gonna be parallel to this guide, so it's very important. Using my trimmers, I'm gonna go ahead and take out the rest of the hair under my last guideline. Before continuing with the fade, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of my boy's hairline. For the stubble part of this haircut, I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that with my Braun Series 8 shaver. You can go ahead and use any shaver, box shaver, to do this part of the haircut. To get it really bald, just make sure you're going against the grain. Also, a quick tip, try to flick out when you get closer to your zero guideline. This way, it's not so hard blending out that bottom line. When doing your customer's hairline or lineup, it's very important to keep it natural. And on top of that, do it with confidence. Don't be scared to get eye level or get right in front of your customer to get a better view. One thing to have in mind while you're doing the lineup is that you should barely tap it, Take it step by step, tap by tap. Just keep in mind, a lineup is what makes or breaks a haircut. You could have a perfect fade, but a bad lineup's gonna throw the whole thing off. I'm gonna go ahead and start fading out that bottom line by flicking my lever closed to open as needed, working my way from bottom to top. This part of the haircut is a very detailed process. When fading, try to use either your left or right side of the clipper only, just the corner. It makes it a lot easier. I'm gonna go ahead and slap on my 1.5 clip, and I'm gonna go up 1.5 inches setting up my third guideline. To get rid of my half guideline, I'm gonna slap on my half clip with the lever all the way open. I'm gonna fade at the half guideline by flicking out, making sure I don't pass the previous guide I just put in with the 1.5. Notice I don't have my blade completely laying down against my customer's head. I use it more in a raking motion, giving me more length and control on the size of the hair that I'm fading out. When you're fading, make sure you always have a brush or a comb in hand. Always knock out the loose hairs, that way you can see exactly what it is you're fading. Right here, I decided to take the zero part of the haircut a little bit higher. Don't be afraid to customize your guides to go according to your customer's head shape or size. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and slap on my half clip again, opening and closing my lever as needed. I'm just going to go in and attack any dark spots I see in the fade, using my corners and just picking out any imperfections I see. I'm going to go ahead and use my clipper over comb method right here to get a better shape of the overall fade. Right here, I'm going to go in and use my texturizing shears to lighten up any parts of the fade that need to be lightened. Using these shears allow you to maintain the shape you already put in while at the same time lightening up the sides of the fade. Lastly, right here, using my trimmers, I'm going to just go ahead and knock out any stray hairs standing in the way of this fresh lineup we got going on. In this part of the haircut, you're going to want to go ahead and throw on a half clip and use your corners or use your thinning shears like I am right here. Just detail your haircut. Wherever you feel like you need to edit or, take out some bulk, go ahead and do so. The more time you spend detailing at the end, the better the results you're going to have. Just make sure not to overdo it and know when the haircut is done. Alright, so this is basically the end of this tutorial. Hope it helped you in some way, shape, or form. Go ahead and show some love down below if it did. And this is actually the final result with the design. I actually went ahead and recorded that part of the haircut and put it up in a separate video. And just go ahead and check it out if you guys are interested in that. Once again, appreciate you guys tapping in. Go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Really helps out. Peace.